June 4th, 2020. I'm gonna take you through today's workout. Today's workout's a 15-minute AMRAP of 60 calorie bike, followed by 60 overhead squats at 75 pounds for men, 55 pounds for women, and then 30 handstand push ups. So today we're gonna go through the warm-up to kind of prep the workout and prepare you for the AMRAP, but also try to establish standards and equipment. So we're gonna go through 2 sets. We're gonna do a 15 calorie bike. If you have an assault bike or an airline or something, or a Schwinn, you're gonna wanna go and use that for today's workout. If you don't have that, and you have another piece of equipment, like something like a rower, okay, try to find some cardio piece. That's gonna be minimal equipment and scale down. Or otherwise, if you don't have any equipment whatsoever, we're gonna just change this into a run, okay? So be prepared to run if you don't have a bike or a rower, or even a Ski Erg, okay? If you're using a bike, a rower, a Ski Erg, or something like that, just use the calories. We're gonna go with those recommended calories. So for the warm-up, it's gonna be 15 calories to start. Then we're also gonna go through 10 air squats. We're gonna get ready for those overhead squats. We're just gonna sit down, we're gonna stand up, all the way down and up. We're looking to keep our feet flat, knees out, hips down, keep your chest as tall as possible, and then come back to a stand. To prep today's workout, we're gonna try to find a wall that we can kick up into, okay? If you have handstand push-ups and you can kick into the wall, we're gonna do about 2 to 5 reps of kick up. So we're looking to lock out the shoulders, get our hands over our head, and stabilize ourselves upside down. So if you are able to kick into the wall, establish that lead foot, kick up, get yourself up, hold, and then come back down. Depending on how you feel, you can get into 2 to 5 reps of those. If you're not kicking into the wall, find a wall, and let's go and do 2 to 5 wall climbs. So we're gonna hook our belly button, we're gonna get onto the wall, get as close as we can so we feel comfortable, and then come back down. All right, so for the warm-up, we're gonna go through 2 sets of 15 calories on the bike, or the rower, or Ski Erg. We're also going to do, if you don't have any of those, you're gonna do a 200-meter run. 200-meter run should be about a minute to a minute and a half. 10 air squats and 2 to 5 kick-ups, or 2 to 5 wall climbs. If you don't have the ability to go onto the wall, let's just warm up some push-ups. So we're just gonna go down and up, or modified, down and up. So that's our warm-up. So for today's workout, like we said before, we're gonna go 15 minutes on the clock. We're gonna start off with calories on the bike. So we're looking at 60 calories on the bike, 60 calories on the rower, 60 calories for the Ski Erg. If we don't have any equipment whatsoever, we're just gonna go out there on a run. We're gonna do an 800-meter run, all right? We're looking about 3 to 4 minutes as far as the amount of effort or the time on the cardio piece. Next is gonna be the overhead squat. So we're gonna wanna use a barbell today. Wide grip on the bar, lock it out overhead, feet shoulder width apart. From here, we're gonna squat all the way down and stand up. Notice I'm keeping my elbows locked down, keep my shoulders active, and I'm just keeping that support on the bar. What people have a tendency to do is kind of drop their shoulders and their elbows. You don't wanna do that. You wanna press up into the bar, add the whole way through to stabilize the load overhead. So we're looking for big sets on this one. It is 60 reps. We're looking to break them up into 2 or 3 sets. So with that said, we wanna use a barbell that's pretty light, okay, as long as we're comfortable in that position, and we're not in a position that's gonna hurt ourselves. If we don't have a dumbbell, you can do a single arm overhead squat. So we're gonna keep it over our head, and we're just gonna squat like this with a dumbbell. We're gonna keep the reps the same. You can go 30 with one arm and 30 with the other arm if you're doing a single arm dumbbell overhead squat. And again, it should be light, where you're not really breaking it up into a lot of sets. Otherwise, we can use a kettlebell, but the same idea. Single arm kettlebell with the dumbbell overhead. If we don't have a kettlebell or we don't have a dumbbell, we can grab a backpack, get that backpack overhead. This could be very challenging, but we're gonna squat just like that. And we're keeping those same principles. That's gonna be a little tougher because you're gonna have more of a narrow grip. So just keep that in mind. If you struggle as far as the overhead squat and it puts you in a position that's unsafe, we're gonna go into a front squat. So you can do a barbell front squat as a scale, where you get the bar in the front rack position. You can go into a single arm dumbbell or 2 dumbbells into that front squat. And then the same idea with the kettlebell. Then we have our backpack. Okay. Just understand that we did do front squats on Monday, so challenge yourself today. Try to find a standard. Even if you're doing with a broomstick or an empty PVC pipe for the overhead squat, you're gonna want to challenge yourself. Okay. The whole goal is to, spike you up on the cardio, stabilize the shoulder overhead. Shoulders are going to be a little bit weak for the handstand push-ups, but that's okay. We only have 30 reps. So now for the handstand push-ups, we're looking for full range of motion. So that could be achieved by strict or kipping. Either one are acceptable as your standards, so choose one and try to hit that. The first scale would be to maybe scale the amount of reps, maybe 20 reps is going to be your threshold, so maybe decrease the reps to 20 or 15 or even 10 reps, okay? The next thing would be to shorten up the range of motion. So you can use something like an AMRAP, where you can put it down as your target and just hit that standard. You don't want to pile too much around if you're not really going all the way down and up, not really having any benefit, okay? If you want to stay with kick-ups and just work on your kick-ups and get upside down, just do 30 kick-ups where you go up, support yourself, and then come back down. If we're going to do wall climbs, we're going to do 15 wall climbs each set like we did in the warm-up. If we don't have a wall, okay, we're going to do dumbbell presses. And the dumbbell presses, or you can do barbell presses, we're just going to press straight up, or you can do a push press. And this could be done with a dumbbell or a barbell or even a kettlebell, okay? So once again, our workout today, you have a 15-minute AMRAP of 60 calorie bike, followed by 60 overhead squats, finishing up with 30 handstand push-ups. We're looking to get 2 rounds, maybe into that 3rd round, okay? So just try to make sure you're hitting those standards and trying to get into that 2nd or 3rd round, okay? For our core today, we're going to do 30 seconds on of 3 different movements, followed by a minute of rest. So we're going to go through 3 sets of 2-minute works. So it's going to be 2 minutes per round. So the first one's going to be into this position. You're going to point your toes, keep your heels off the ground. You're just going to go bounce back and forth and try to get your feet over the dumbbell. You want to challenge yourself with this one and try not to touch the ground, okay? If you feel like you're touching the ground too much, you can lower the dumbbell a little bit lower and just go side to side over the smaller dumbbell, okay? The next one's going to be a bicycle kick. So you're going to get into that hollow position on the ground, okay? And you're just going to crunch and go back and forth for 30 seconds. We're going to maintain that hollow position, point our feet, and flutter kick for the last set. So 30 seconds of feet over the dumbbell, 30 seconds of bicycle, and then 30 seconds of flutter kick. That's going to be for 3 sets. So that's your workout for today, along with the extra credit. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Make sure you post your workout score on Modify. Have a good one.